everyone. This video is very much overdue. I'm finally stepping out on a leap of faith with KepTalk. As you can see, I am in my very own studio here at my house in my basement that my wonderful husband put together. So you're probably wondering, what exactly is KepTalk, right? Where did that even come from? So if you don't know, because I'm sure a lot of you probably don't know who I am, my name is Ikepo Babajide, and Kep comes from my name. Ikepo, in the middle, you have the K-E-P. And so that's where I got KepTalk. So first and foremost, this is a talk show. I'm even nervous saying it because it's like, okay, Kepo, do you know exactly what you're getting yourself into? But I do. So like I said, KepTalk is a talk show. It's a faith-based talk show. But I do believe that regardless of who you believe in and what you believe in, I feel like this is a show that you can definitely get something out of. So it's for everyone, all ages, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter your ethnicity, your race, it's for everyone, because I do believe that this show, people will be able to, be encouraged and motivated and inspired, and even how KepTalk was even born. I just want to share that with all of you. Again, this is just a little background of what, KepTalk is all about. Back in 2013, I put together a talk show. So that was 7 years ago. I put together a talk show for my church, and it was, number one, it was successful, but number two, it came extremely natural for me. I gathered a bunch of my close friends, and shout out to the people that do remember it and that were a part of it. I reached out to them, I gathered them together to come to my church and share their stories. I asked questions, and it just was very natural. And I kind of find myself doing that a lot. Speaking to people, gathering people. I am a youth leader, and so I do speak a lot to youth, but talking has always come very easily for me, which is surprising because I'm, naturally a shy person, but this year, 2020, like I said, I've decided to just step out on faith, honestly. This pandemic really was like a reset button for me, where it was like, you know what you're meant to do, what God has said that you must do, and now is the time. So that's really just the backstory of just how even KepTalk came about, what was on my mind, when I decided to just put action behind what, I've been saying for the last, 6-7 years. And I feel like a lot of us, are like me. There's things that we know we're supposed to be doing. We've thought about it, we've written about it, we've dreamt about it, but we just haven't, actually done anything. And for me, now is the time to actually do something. So what exactly, if you're wondering, I'm sure you are, what we'll be focusing on, in KepTalk, honestly, a variety of things. I am a mom, I'm a wife, like I said, I'm a youth leader, I'm in school, I work a 9 to 5, so I come with a lot of different dimensions. And I just want to have a platform where, I can talk about, health and fitness and beauty and fashion, bring people on, bring guests where, they, promote their businesses. I want to have, conversations around finances, conversation around, self-esteem, and conversations around, practical things like how to overcome, procrastination, just to throw out some examples of the things that, I have in mind. Part of my slogan too that I like to say very often when I do talk to people is, everyone has a story. And that's one thing too that I plan to focus on, on this talk show, is people coming on and sharing their stories. All of us have different stories that make up who we are. I have so many stories, that I want to share with all of you, and that I know people, have stories too that they can share with everyone, where you'll find something to hold on to, right, and learn from. And I believe that I know so many people that have something to share, whether it be, first time, being a mom, or first time, starting a new job, or, for my young people going to college. So this talk show, I believe is going to be a well-rounded talk show. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to start this. So what inspires me? My inspiration, comes from a lot of different places. Of course, my number one inspiration is God, right? But God uses people. He doesn't come down from heaven. So I would say first and foremost, it would be my husband, absolutely. One of my biggest inspirations. My children. I have 2 beautiful kids who keep me very young. And they're more than just an inspiration. They are my driving force to just be the best version of myself that I can be. I'm growing. I'm not perfect, but it's honestly an honor and a blessing to be a mother. So they are my inspiration. They are my driving force. They're probably one of the biggest reasons that, I told myself that, this year I am going to step out on faith. And I keep on saying that word faith because it's so important in all that we do. So they're one of the biggest reasons that I'm just gonna step out on faith and do this thing, right? I know that I will learn a lot along the way, but I'm ready for it. And then my, third inspiration would be extended family, right? So that kind of falls, under the whole family thing. And Oprah Winfrey. We all know Oprah, and I just believe that even in this industry, or whatever you do, right? It's important to have, a mentor, even if it's a mentor that you don't necessarily know personally, right? So Oprah is someone that, I've studied, and I love what she did. She had a talk show, and then had a magazine, and now has her own TV network. And those are all things that I know that, I'm aspiring to have. So she's definitely someone, I don't know her, but she's definitely an inspiration for me personally. And really just the things that I've been seeing, I feel like a lot of people, in this season are doing things that they probably didn't think they could do, right? They're putting their hands to different businesses, or they're expanding their business, or they're learning new things, and I just feel like now is the time, right? So that's also a huge inspiration for me. And like I said, I want this platform to be a place for people to come and share the different things that they're actually doing. So yeah, those are my inspirations. That's a good question. My hero is, I would say my husband is my hero. I know a lot of what he has gone through, and he's definitely someone that I look up to, definitely. My biggest fear is not fulfilling my destiny, not doing what God has called me to do here on this earth. And I know that seems like a pretty heavy response, but before we were even born, God had a plan for each of us, had a plan for me, and not fulfilling that plan is something that that kind of scares me, definitely. My children, absolutely, my children, my kids. My favorite family vacation was when we went to Aruba. Yes, Aruba. I love Nigerian movies, so anything that is a Nigerian movie, the good, the bad, the dramatic ones, all of it. I love Nigerian movies, I really do. A bike. Oh, a bike. A bike can't eat me. A bike. I'm really not into cars, honestly, but I like Range Rovers. I love Range Rovers. Purple. It's always been purple. My husband and my kids, they make me laugh a lot. Our music. We have fire music, great music. I love a lot of things about my family, but I would say the number one thing that I love and appreciate about my family, my big family, is the support that we show each other. We know how to support. So like my immediate family, my cousins, aunts, uncles. I come from a huge family, and they're all very supportive. So what I'm looking forward to in this new adventure of mine definitely is growth. I can't wait. I just know that a whole lot of growth is gonna come with this, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to meet new people. I'm excited to network. I'm excited to gain mentors along the way. Nobody is an island. We all need people, and I'm just excited for what's to come. And I'm ready. I am so ready. I'm so ready. So just support me. I am very nervous still. So pray for me. I need prayers. But please share with me your feedback. If you want to be on the show, I'm ready. I'm ready for people to just come on. We'll have, like I said, we're gonna talk about everything, and I want to make it like a real talk show, right? So this is just not for me. This is for everybody, and I look forward to KepTalk. I look forward to what's in store. I look forward to hearing people's stories. I look forward to learning new things, and I look forward to sharing, myself with all of you. Sharing Ikepo, Babajide with all of you. My different stories. I have a lot. I know there's one hot story a lot of people are probably want to hear, and that's, how did you get married, at 22? What was that about? So I just have a lot to offer, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. And just because it's a faith-based talk show doesn't mean that we're not going to get real, right? We're going to have topics that, are things that you probably wouldn't hear in church. So I just want everyone to just have an open mind. I believe in God, love God. I would not be where I am if it was not for God. So I can't leave him out. But it's also going to be a real show, a real talk show, real topics, real conversations, and real people. So once again, I just ask that you all just join me on this journey of KepTalk, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Thank you all. Thank you so much.